Hello there. In the last video, I left you with assignment 1 on page 11. So if you turn on over to page 12, I'm going to work those problems, and hopefully you have done that already and you can check your work as we go. So this is assignment 1. I tried to build these assignments in after new concepts. I think there are 10 of them total that will allow you to practice your skills. Okay, the first statement, I wanted you to set up the ratio of red items to blue items. And I don't know if you noticed this or not, but this statement only has one variable. We're only working with the variable of color. So the word to is so important. I would get in the habit of circling that. And then when we put a story around these words, you will know where to start with your story. So there were 4 red items and there were 2 blue items. So the answer I'm looking at is 4 to 2 in all 3 forms. And right here, I want you to resist the temptation to say 4 divided by 2 is 2. Because remember that a ratio must always have a top and a bottom. If you just give me this number, you're either cutting out the reds or the blues. You're eliminating part of your comparison. So your answer should look like that one. Number 2. I wanted you to give me the green triangles to yellow circles. So let's, sorry, why am I circling the triangle? Circle the word to, and I think in addition to circling, I'm going to highlight that because I really want you to notice that. Green triangles, there are 3. Yellow circles, there are 2. So the ratios are 3 to 2 in all 3 forms. Number 3. Red items, and I threw you a curveball on this one, to all items. And there's a very common error that happens on this problem, and I'm hoping you didn't make it. If you did, it's okay. Doesn't matter. We'll talk about it. There are 4 red items, and you remember I told you that that grand total would be so important right there, the 12. That's all items. So 4 to 12, 4 to 12. Sorry, I got out of order, but it doesn't matter. 4 to 12. The common mistake is to say 4 to 8 because folks want to leave the red ones out of the all. But they are not left out of the all. They are part of the total. And they say, well, I've already counted them in the first part of the ratio. That doesn't matter. If they're asking you for all, you count all. The red ones, the green ones, the blue ones, and the yellow ones. And again, that is just on one variable. Problem 2, you had both variables involved. So some of them will be about one of the variables and some will be about both. Okay, number 4, we have blue squares to blue circles. So both variables are in play here, color and shape. Blue circles. And this is both blue. We've got blue squares, there is 1, and then blue circles, there is 1. So 1 to 1. That is telling me that there are equal amounts of both of those. Number 5. All items to green items. So shape is not a factor. in this one. And guys and gals, this is why reading is so important. You have to be able to read carefully to not miss these problems. Remember, all items means that, all of them. The green items, we have some triangles and a circle, and they total 4. 12 to 4. Okay, number 6. I have red squares to blue squares. And I just about ran out of room, sorry. I need to abbreviate. So both shape and color are factors this time. Red squares, there are 3. And blue squares, there is 1. So all 3 forms. And we will not do this all the time. After you get used to all those notations, I'll stop using all 3 of them. But I want you to have some time to get used to that. Green to blue. And all I've done here is leave out the word items. I just said green to blue. So it's okay. That's all we need is the number of green, and there are 4. To the number of blue, there are 2. Shapes are not relevant to this one. All 3 forms. Number 8. Triangles to all items. Now it doesn't say what color of triangle, and that's okay. If it doesn't specify a color, then you count them all. And you have a total of 4 triangles. Remember, all items means all items, including the triangles. And you can mix these up. The order doesn't matter. Just doing all 3 forms. Number 9, I have circles to squares. Color is not relevant in this particular statement. There are 4 circles to 4 squares. So 4 to 4 or 4 over 4 is the answer. Sorry, can't get it to scroll for me. Okay, number 10. Let me put a line through there. That's number 10. Asks me for triangles to circles and squares. This one was a little bit different, and I'm going to have to draw a square instead of. Okay, the word to is still important. Triangles, I can look at that, count those up. There are 4 of them. Circles, there are 4. Squares, there are 4. And the word and means addition in math. It can mean multiply, but usually it's addition. So we are looking for an answer of 4 to 8, or 4 to 8, or 4 to 8. If you want to figure your percentage on this assignment, each one of those questions counts 10 points. So if you got them all, that's 100%. If you missed one, you subtract 10 points from 100, so you got a 90. If you missed 2, you got an 80, and so on. Anything 80% or better is very good. We consider that mastery. If you didn't do so well on this one, give me a call, send me an email, and I'll be happy to work with you. I'll be happy to meet with you if you need me to, or if you need to just talk on the phone, or whatever the case may be. So please reach out if you need help, and I will see you in the next video, and we'll learn how to simplify ratios. Have a great day.